Okay.
I gotta pop my back.
I don't think they're gonna mix. I don't think they're gonna fucking realize who's who.
Really? Okay, let me be you.
Testing.
Yeah, there's more testing here than fucking COVID testings.
That's a good one. Okay.
The back needs to pop. Do they have a popping machine at the gym? You know what I never understood is why don't gyms have inversion tables?
Because people would fucking mess their shit up in them.
It's just, but they're not gonna mess it up with goddamn weights and shit, and dumbbells.
I got fucked from an inversion table. Remember when we had one?
Yeah.
We'll talk about it. That'll be our first story. You don't have to clap.
Okay, we're good. You good?
Yeah.
Welcome, retards, to episode 51 of Talking About Real Shit podcast with yours truly, Denis, and my good old sister,
Inja. Have we started?
Yep.
Oh. This is episode number 55, right?
Let me check. Hold on. How did we never know this? 51. It's episode 51.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
50,
one more.
51?
One more. Yeah, one more. And it's our
There's
1
54
year.
weeks in a year, right?
There's 52.
Oh, okay.
So what'd you do this week, Ina?
Knitted.
Man, my week, I didn't really do much. Played some stuff and streamed. That's about it, man.
Streaming's going good for you, huh?
What?
Streaming's going good for you, huh?
Yeah. It's going really good.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Thanks.
She does that off camera.
So, the world's burning. Everything fucking sucks. She should fucking kill themselves. Goddamn fucking Kevin.
What's
his name? Kevin. Okay. I have a story. It's
Did you
fucking.
see the Harry Potter movie? Wizarding World?
I have a story. I was fucking driving, right?
Okay.
I was driving Uber.
Yeah.
And this fucking lady, so she's like, I pick her up from this nice ass fucking place, right? I take her to another fucking nice place, and I'm all playing my music, and she's like, hey, I don't really like this music, but can I suggest something that's similar, right? And I'm all listening to just like chill music to fucking just drive to, you know, like just my chill step music, right? I feel like I have a lisp with this, right?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. So she's all suggesting Fancy by Reba McEntire, right? It's a country music song.
Yeah.
And it's not even fucking similar. It's like, you stupid fucking bitch! You're fucking stupid! It's like not even similar! Why the fuck would she do that? I fucking take her to her house, nice ass house, guess what? Not even one fucking tip! Not even one!
Is this...
Fucking bullshit. She should fucking kill herself. You know what? If she walked right now, if she was right here, right now, in front of us, and a fucking garbage truck man ran her ass over, and she's screaming for help, you know what I'd do? I'd fucking sit there. I'd sit there and I'd watch her fucking die.
Have we started?
I'd like to sit in this chair for the remainder of the podcast.
Like
this
for
is where I
today's
belong.
episode?
This is where I belong. Yeah, today's.
Not for the rest of them?
No. I know my place.
Okay, I would even get you a nicer chair, but there's no room. Where am I can only do a foldable
man, I
chair.
wonder if we could get rid of that dresser or that desk or maybe
I
that
can't.
desk
Look how much stuff is
or
in
that
there.
table or that table or maybe this table or this table.
There's nothing in it. Like
Why is that tape up there? Is that when your whole roof collided down? Were you in the middle of doing shit? It'd been so funny if it was during a live stream.
It was like twice.
I wish it fell down during our
When
podcast.
me and Amelia were playing Minecraft.
What was she doing? What did she say when it
She's
fell?
like, it's falling, it's falling. I'm like, it's fine. It starts falling.
Watch, now she's gonna have trauma like the sky's falling.
She wasn't scared like you. It's literally 1.5 pounds, if that.
How bad is my lisp when I talk in this?
It's not that bad.
Can you tell?
It's like Michael Jackson. Say my back. My back is broken.
Are you talking
Spinal.
about Mike Tyson?
Yeah.
Not Michael Jackson.
What did I say?
Michael Jackson.
Did I gotta check that out.
Michael Jackson.
My back's broken.
Say my back. My back is broken. Spinal.
My back is broken. Spinal.
Good.
It's good?
Yeah, he did that in an interview.
I've been really sucking it up with these Invisaligns, Dennis. I'm only supposed to have them out for like 1 to 2 hours a day.
Yeah, you have them like out for like you have them in for 1 to 2 hours.
I have them in for 1 to 2 hours a day.
Yeah.
But they're still good. They're still tracking. They're not doing any fucking difference.
They're not?
I don't think so. I have a picture of it before and after.
This episode is sponsored by Invisalign, so they said to say like
they've been working so good.
they're really invisible.
They really
can't
are.
see.
You can't even tell. See?
You can't really see at all.
No. Mm-mm. Like there's nothing in my mouth.
No.
Mm-mm.
Nothing.
I fucking chipped my tooth.
How? Which one?
This one right here.
How'd you chip it?
Because I was trying to bite my nail and I felt a chip.
Ooh.
That's pretty bad, right? Does that mean I'm deteriorating?
Yeah. That means your enamel is really weak.
Really?
Well, yeah.
Do you think I should train it? You can't. Once your enamel's gone, it's gone, right?
I think so. I think
what
you
the
can
fuck?
maintain it or something, but
I don't want to maintain it. Can I just get fake teeth? Veneers?
Sure, go ahead.
Should never gotten these Invisaligns. I could have gotten veneers instead.
I wonder how much veneers are.
Fucking expensive.
Are they?
Mm-hmm.
I
I think
don't
it's
know.
like 10,000 a tooth.
No way. It's like 10,000 a fucking tooth.
I can only replace my 2 front teeth.
You're just like
I'm gonna get the rest of them out. I just need my 2 front teeth.
2 front teeth.
2 front teeth.
So yeah, yeah.
We got nothing. Just it. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We're gonna brush this out. It's gonna be fucking nice.
I watched a Spider-Man movie finally after being spoiled many things.
Was it good?
It was
Terrible.
fucking awesome.
Was
you know
it?
why?
Why?
Because they brought back the old Spider-Mans.
All of them?
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen it.
Well, that's dumb. You should say spoiler alert before.
I know. I'll put spoiler alert
No,
before.
you won't.
No, I will. I didn't zoom into your bullshit thing that you did last week,
You
so
didn't?
thank you. I mean, you're welcome.
Thanks.
Yeah, they brought back like Tobey Maguire from like the OG. They brought back Green Goblin, Willem Dafoe, like all of them.
That's
It was
cool.
so fucking cool. It was so like nostalgic, and the way they did it was really cool. And it was a great movie. It was really, really cool.
I was never into the Spider-Man movies.
Yeah,
though.
no.
But you know what? The new Batman movie, even though it's Robert Pattinson, looks fucking good. The previous,
I can.
it looks really good.
The whole thing with DC though is like, I don't know. Just after how Marvel did it, they did it so well with everything, and they still are, in my opinion. Just the way they've connected everything, and like they're 27 movies in technically in the same universe, and like even the shows now are connected. Like there's like, if you're gonna put it in movie terms, there's like fucking 40 movies technically. Like that's all embedded in the same universe, and it all makes sense. You know what I mean? But like the whole DC stuff, like they've tried it too many times, and then like it fails, and then like they had Justice League with the original cut that was supposed to be Zack Snyder, but then like personal shit happened, and the other director took over, and it was like shitty. And then they made a Zack Snyder version, which was like 4 hours long. Supposedly it was really good. I haven't seen it yet, but I want to see it. And like, but that's not the real movie, even though it was the better version. So it's like they're gonna still base off the. It's all fucked. You know what I mean? Like there's so many shitty things, and like Ben Affleck, which I think Ben Affleck did a good job as Batman. I think like
No.
I think he fit the role for him, and all that stuff. I think he did like better than when he fucking did Daredevil. I think it was good. I think it was just the problem with like I think Ben Affleck did great as Batman. They never made like they. It was like I think he was get fine.
Yeah.
I still think that.
What was that one guy's name? We looked him up. Remember that one?
Okay.
It's not Christian Bale. It was the other guy that was the Batman, and we couldn't remember what his name was. It was the Catwoman.
Oh fucking he like voices Batman right now in the Lego movies, right?
I'm gonna find him.
I'm just gonna put Lego Batman because I think that's him.
Is it in Batman Returns?
Will Arnett? No, it's not Will
Michael
Arnett.
Keaton.
Michael Keaton.
Michael
Yeah,
Keaton.
they always remind me of the same person. Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton.
But Christian Bale was, I think, the best one. But it's not even the reason of Christian Bale. It's because of Christopher Nolan, the director. He did such a phenomenal job. And like, you had Heath Ledger being the best fucking Robin, or not Robin, sorry, Joker. Then you had fucking Tom Hardy as Bane, which was like
It was
an
good.
insane. Like the thing is with that. Like the whole Christian Bale series, it was really Christopher Nolan that made that fucking series happen. But like, you don't have because he's a great director in all of his fucking movies. You know what I mean? Like you watch a Christopher Nolan movie, it's most likely going to be really, really fucking good.
Right.
But yeah, like the new ones and shit, like it's just too fucking. Those origin stories were like, they just kind of threw them in there like Flash and shit. Like it's all whatever, which is like cool and stuff. And I think Ezra Miller is gonna. There's supposed to like another new movie coming out in 2022, but Ezra Miller's doing fine as Flash and shit, and like, it's just like they just did it. They were trying to like catch up to Marvel, but they just like fucking flopped in such a big way, in my opinion.
Did Matrix come out this weekend or last weekend?
Not like 2 weeks ago.
I wonder if that one was like made a lot of money.
So fucking bad.
Really?
Like an embarrassment to the Matrix movies.
Really? I wonder why.
Bad. It was from everything that I've seen, shit show of a movie.
Like Rotten Tomatoes bad or just critics bad?
Like personal people.
Because I've noticed when people say that shit's good, Rotten Tomatoes is bad. And when Rotten Tomatoes says that shit's good, and then the people say it's bad.
Let's see. Matrix 4. I'm sure it made a lot of movie. Rotten Tomatoes is 64. IMDb's 5.7. If we go on Rotten Tomatoes, even audience score is 64, which is not good. Normally audience scores are like
I wonder
high.
why it was so bad.
I like what I was saying. I'm sure it's a fucking cash grab.
What do you mean?
It's like Keanu Reeves is in everything right now, right? Like he's been in so much shit, and with him being so popular, like, oh, let's fucking bring back Matrix.
Dude, he doesn't even age. He doesn't age.
No, he's been the same.
How? Like, is he an alien?
No. But I don't know. I heard it was just not good.
Only way to find out is to watch it. I have to watch all the other ones because I'm like, I don't know. They're all right. The movies were all right.
It was really the first one that was like really good, and then like they kind of.
It's a cool concept,
yeah. Box office is not good either.
Oh shit! It was really under what they made, under the budget, 190 million budget, and box office 124.
Which so comparing that with like Spider-Man. So that one did. I'm trying to see that. I know Rotten Tomatoes gave it like 97. IMDb's 8.8, and then look how much it's fucking made.
1.5 billion.
Yeah.
Holy shit! And their budget was 200. How come it made so much?
Because it was fucking amazing. Tobey Maguire was in it. Look at this guy.
I fucking hate Tobey Maguire.
That 1.5 billion goes to him. I believe Tom Holland should take a little bit. Everyone was in it.
Zendaya,
fucking
Jamie Foxx.
He was like from the, Andrew Garfield was in it. Those amazing Spider-Man person.
Yep.
And like, it was just so good. Like,
do you feel like Benedict Cumberbatch was in it? Why is that so funny?
Benedict Cumberbatch.
He was in it too.
Benedict Cumberbatch. Holy shit! Oh, that's fucking. Cumberbatch, that's so good.
Oh, William Dafoe, I fucking hate him. He's so ugly. He is the man's. He
was
is the
Green Goblin from the original.
I know, but he is the ugliest man.
He's really fucking brilliant. And okay, I am gonna spoil a lot of things about this movie. Let me just explain to you a couple of things. Okay, a lot of things that they did.
Wait, well, first question is: when this one ended, does it feel like there's gonna be another one?
Oh yeah.
It says a sequel is currently in development. I guess it is.
Yeah, no, it is. It is. And the way they did it was okay. So Sony, Sony, the brand Sony, like
what?
Sony. So Sony owns Spider-Man. Marvel sold it at a hilarious price in like 97. Then they made, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man trilogy. They fucked up because those made like billions of dollars, right? So they fucked up. Oh, Spider-Man is still owned to Sony to this day. But you're like, oh wait, this isn't a Sony movie. This is a Marvel movie. It is a Sony and Marvel movie, a joint venture. So they made the like Spider-Man into the MCU universe, and then when the second one came out, like the last one that came out, they were like, "That's it. Sony's taking full rights back. Like they're gonna make like he's out of the MCU universe." Then Tom Holland, the guy who plays Spider-Man, um, was like pleading to both of them, like, "You guys have to fucking talk this out. Like this cannot just fucking end like this, and like we're in the Marvel shit. Like this is a huge like,
Right.
and it's like, come on, Sony, like you're gonna make a fucking ton of money doing
Right.
this. You know what I mean?" Then they finally like spoke it out, and like the leader of the Marvel universe guy, like all his movies have made $27 billion. The whole MCU
Damn.
shit. Like Kevin Feige is fucking killing it in the Marvel shit. And then Amy Pascal is the main person for the Sony. So then they started their own production company. So they started a joint venture, and then they made this one. And it was really cool. So, you know, obviously bringing back the old Spider-Mans that were owned purely by Sony. They brought them back so it all fused it together. And you know the new Venom movies with Tom Hardy and shit that are out. He was at the end of this one, and he left a little bit of Venom. That's what happens. So like because all the characters from those movies come into this world, and he was like in Mexico, and like that's the end credit scene. Spoiler or whatever. He's in the end credit of, you know, in Mexico, and then he like phases out, but part of his venom stays in this universe, in this world or whatever. And that's, I'm guessing it's I don't know how they're gonna do it, and like because now he's in the old universe, like is there another Venom? Like I don't fucking know what they're gonna do. But no, it was so cool, and like the way like because everyone like didn't like Andrew, they liked Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man, but it was like, again, it was the writing. It was like the villains were not good.
Right.
Like they were just like, it was like not good, but he was a good Spider-Man, but like at the same time like not good. But like they actually like made him good in this one because of a couple of things that happened and shit. But it was really, really good. Like I thought it was definitely, I think, the best Spider-Man movie ever.
It said it was the highest grossing film released by Sony Pictures.
Yeah.
It said it's the 8th grossing film of all time.
Yeah.
So what's the first highest grossing film of all time?
I think still Avatar.
If you click on that, will it tell you?
Where is that right here? Oh, of
Nope.
2021.
That one.
I'm sure it's still
Avatar.
Yeah, Avatar.
Holy
then
shit!
Endgame.
How is it still?
Avatar made so much fucking money. Yeah, this made
Go down
a
to
shit
see.
ton of money.
2.84 billion. Yeah. Damn.
And then Avengers Endgame was the second.
Titanic.
Yeah, Titanic. Yeah.
Damn.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah, they make a lot of money.
Well, we just both said it's crazy at the same time.
That's crazy. But it was cool. I liked it a lot. It was great. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Spider-Man. I think it was great. It was cool.
I'll have to watch it after I watch all the other ones.
Yeah.
That's never gonna happen.
But like if you were like a fan of like the original, just like seeing like, because there was supposed to be a Spider-Man 4 with Tobey Maguire that got canceled, and obviously like after the second one, like they just canceled the Andrew Garfield ones. I don't know why, but they just did, and like it was just kind of cool seeing like technically a closure of those movies, even though like some of them were released literally 20 years ago.
Right.
So it was kind of cool seeing that. So
it was probably fun for them all to kind of get together.
Oh yeah, and it was like so on the lowdown, like until the movie came out, like no one, like it was like, kind of suspected that they're gonna be, you know, like there would be like really leaked photos of them on set and stuff, and like
but there wasn't.
Like, it was just so on the hush hush.
Probably because it was like made during COVID.
Well, not that. It's just this whole Marvel shit. Like it's so secretive. Like it's fucking insane. Tom Holland like spoiled a couple things, and like he doesn't even know the scripts of movies. Like he doesn't know what the fuck's happening.
Really?
Because he's so bad at spoiling them. Because he's done it like multiple times. That, like they don't even give him the script. Like when like in Endgame when Iron Man dies, like at that scene, like he thought he was in a wedding.
Really?
And like not Iron Man's death.
I've never watched it. So
yeah. So like, but like things like that, it's like just crazy.
Was it sad when Iron Man died?
Yeah, just because like you know he's been in the whole thing for like it was
just
like
killed him off.
10, 12. It was the way they did it though was great. It was really, really cool.
I was messaging my friend. You know how I told you when I asked you where to find the driver?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm messaging my friend, dude. I'm gonna tell you this. What was it? Okay. We were talking about something about like work, right? Like I was just catching up with her because she
Yeah.
lives in Haley, and I was like, this shit's so expensive, blah blah blah. We just were talking, and then I said, I'm like, dude, did you see the new DoorDash commercial for their bonus hire? I'm like, it's fucking good. Like, I
Okay.
just like played it off. She's like, no! Exclamation point. I was like, you're doing DoorDash now? I'm like, no. I did that a while. I said I did that while I was in Twin as a second income. I'm like, let me see if I can find it. Hold on. So I send her the link to the driver. Don't say anything. She's like, oh my god, your brother made a commercial for DoorDash. I said, no, he just made it for fun. Well, I laughed way too hard, and then she was like, haha. But I'm like, she totally believed that you made a commercial for DoorDash.
Really cool. DoorDash,
like,
fucking.
I laughed so hard because I was it's because I was looking for it. Like I went on Facebook on the page and I couldn't
Yeah.
find it, and I went on Instagram and couldn't find it, and then I was like, I should probably go to YouTube and find it there.
Yeah.
So I finally found it.
It's on our page too. Like on
I couldn't
our
find it.
TARS.
It's not. It's really not. I legit looked for it, unless I like looked in the wrong place on YouTube. Yeah, but like I'm talking about Facebook.
Oh. Well, yeah, it's on our YouTube for TARS too.
I know. I was
okay.
thinking that maybe you like sent it through Facebook or Instagram at one point, so I was looking
No.
through those posts.
Nope.
I thought it was kind of funny.
It was good. That was a fun video to make.
I was fucking awesome.
Yeah, I like that one. Yeah, that's really it.
That's it for our
Like,
podcast.
Nothing bad has happened. What's bad has happened? I don't know.
My
Like
car broke down.
your car
Well, I
did
guess I
break
should
down.
talk about that.
Yeah, talk about that.
Talk
What
about-
was the thing I wanted to talk about too before we? Oh yeah, inversion tables.
Oh yeah.
We'll talk about that. Yeah.
Dude, I'm just driving. My car's fine. I drive to work. I'm driving like away from that client to go to the next one. And this is the first time that I'm like, oh, I'll just go to the store because I'm not tired. Because I usually drive from my one client's house to the school and then I sleep for an hour.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm driving and all of a sudden it's like won't accelerate. It's like slowing down. And I'm like, oh shit, let me see if I can turn into this. And I barely turn into the campus of the apartment,
Yeah.
of some apartments. My car's been burning a lot of oil.
Yeah.
Like there's some leak somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, oh, okay, maybe just the oil. So I call up, I get some oil. I start to go and it says engine power reduce. So it's in whatever, limp mode or whatever.
Yeah.
I barely get it like to this Chevron and Namput. It's like an all service Chevron where they have like, all that shit. So they put in like the diagnostic. It comes up with 12
Yeah.
different things. And so I'm like, okay, I'm just going to drive it to the shop. Dude, I could again, 3 times it just stopped on me. And so I finally get it to this like bigger parking lot called the tow company. They come and I have to wait 45 minutes to be told that it's going to be an hour.
Mm.
And then they tow it to the shop, and it's probably going to take about 2 weeks. They still haven't even scanned it to tell me
Damn.
what's
So
wrong with it.
because the way mom and dad explained it, I didn't realize it stopped for you, but then you were able to turn it on again.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what's wrong with it then.
They said something about it's a catalytic.
Okay.
Remember, I had issues with that before. Something about a fuel thing.
Okay.
And then I don't know what the other ones are because they didn't explain
at first
it.
when they explained it, it sounded like it was just like powering off, which I was like, oh, that's most likely the alternator because that happened to my motorcycle with the stator.
Mhm.
I was like, oh, that's like you pretty much lose all power and then you just can't turn on and that's done. But you were able to. It's just going
I
into
was
limp
able
mode.
to turn it
Okay,
off,
yeah, it's not the
turn it
alternator. then.
on,
That's something more severe.
I know. So I don't really know what's wrong with it.
I don't think it's like I don't want to say like more severe, but yeah, it could just be like a fuel pump.
I'm just not sure what's wrong with it. And I think I put down how much it's worth on Kelly Blue Book just to see, just curious.
Yeah.
I think it was like $5,500.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know what's a normal price range to fix it, but anything is better than buying a new car and
Yeah.
having payments.
Yeah.
Because new cars are fucking expensive now. I'm not talking about new, like 2022 new. I'm talking about like used.
Yeah.
Are expensive. You can't really. It's hard to even find ones that are like 15 to 20,000
Yeah.
if they don't have a
Yeah,
shit ton of miles.
Yeah, it just depends.
So I don't know.
Get a Prius like me.
I'm about to. How much was your Prius?
$12,000,
How many miles was on it?
60,000.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, it was cheap.
Dude, I should get a Prius.
It's fucking great, man.
Is it good in the snow?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I fucking love my car in the snow. And I drift it all the time because I have like the foot brake for the handbrake. So I just drift it. Like I just squeeze that shit, starts beeping and shit because it's fucking like saying traction control and it's just fucking going crazy. But I'm drifting it and stuff. We're going like 35 and like doing U-turns and shit, just having fun with it in the snow. Because okay, I was like doing Snapchat stories and stuff. I was like, if you're in the fucking snow, you need to do a U-turn. The thing is with snow driving, like our neighbor always gets stuck on his driveway. Why? Because he goes a mile an hour on that dip, and then he just gets stuck. It's like, yeah, no shit, that's gonna happen. You have
Yeah,
to have speed, right? So
you gotta jump that shit.
everything with like is about momentum. So like I'm on a big hill, right? And it's like, no, I'm going downhill. No. No. This one was like straight. Never mind. Sorry. This one was like slightly uphill, whatever. But like, I was like, okay, so to make a U-turn in this, I like it's a dead end road, and I have to make a U-turn either way. I was like, what am I gonna do? Stop and then do like a 3-point turn? Potentially get stuck because you're like stopping completely on the snow, which on this condition like you wouldn't. So what do? Just fucking handbrake 180. Like no joke. You
Hmm.
do a handbrake 180 and you're good to go. And I just fucking immediately start going. Fucking works. No, I love my front wheel. I don't know how people crash in front wheel drives in snow.
I don't know.
It's fucking like
Mom's has a front wheel drive, right?
yeah, but like if you like okay, like when I'm driving, I handbrake it. I'm completely like almost sideways, right? But because it's front wheel drive, you just disengage it and you just turn the opposite way and it'll just straighten out for you.
Mm,
It's not rear wheel drive where you oversteer it.
right.
It always corrects to you wherever you're pointing because the wheels are up front or the power's up front. So it's like I don't know how people fucking do it because they're dumb. But like I don't know. It's just like
I wonder if I can find a Prius for 12 grand.
I'm sure you can.
Dude, if I can find a Prius for 12 grand, I'm tempted. Because that's good on gas mileage too, and I've been spending a lot of gas. That fucking truck, man. That truck.
Oh, it's so horrible.
Dude, it's horrible. I'm
Horrible.
tempted to not even fucking drive it tomorrow.
Yeah, it's
I filled it up completely full today. $75. I filled it up in Caldwell, right? And then by the time I came here, so I just stopped at Fairview for her to go to dance, and I came here. So from Caldwell to here, I used up a quarter of a tank.
oh shit.
So that
Yeah,
means
no,
in
it's
4
bad.
days, I have to do a whole new tank of gas. How the
That-
fuck do people afford having trucks?
I don't know, but yeah, trucks are terrible, especially that one. It's so fucking bad. On gas, it's fucking horrid. It's like it literally does not fucking work. No, yeah, it works, but like it's just so bad when it comes to
Should I just drive the Mazda tomorrow?
yeah. The Mazda's even better when it comes to it because it has an actual fucking handbrake. It's like nothing to do with the foot, so it's fucking perfect. Yeah, it's front wheel drive.
I'm too
It's
scared to
easy.
drive it,
There's nothing wrong with it.
I guess.
It works fine. Let's see. Um,
Priuses.
all high mileage. 65K. Oh, it's Corolla.
Toyota Corolla. That's not bad.
Trying to see any. Damn, there's literally no lower mile Priuses.
Is a Toyota Corolla a good car?
Yeah, they're great.
Is it?
I don't know if this is a hatchback version. Well, it's a fucking Toyota.
Toyota. I wonder how much money it'd be a month. Is this like buying it off of somebody?
Yeah, this is a private one.
I would
12
have
and
to-
a half. You're looking at like 280.
That's not bad.
It's pretty easy to calculate what you'll be.
Dude,
paying.
2018 Toyota Corolla hatchback. It only has 35,000 miles and it's only 18,000. That's not bad. The color's ugly as fuck.
This is a small car though.
Is
this
it?
Yeah, these are way too small. Yeah, they're all high mileage.
Right? Why is it so high? That's Salt Lake City, man.
Yeah, no, just because that's it. There's like nothing else. It's going just further.
Should I get a
Distance.
Tesla?
If you want a fucking $500 payment,
Is it really only 500?
Model 3, yeah.
Because my friend, she bought a car and her payment's $695 for some car that she bought.
Yeah, it's like a $40,000 car then.
How much is a Tesla?
30 grand,
That's it?
like 35 grand.
There's no way.
Yeah, like a Model 3.
Only 35 grand?
If you're getting a Model S, then yeah, you're spending like 100. But like
What's the difference between Model 3 and a Model S?
Model S is just like it's a bigger car.
What's a Model 3?
Just this, like the base for like a smaller version of it. So a Model 3 is this thing. The way you can tell between a Model 3 and a Model S is A Model S is like it's a longer vehicle. Like
Okay.
Model 3 looks more like your Mazda 3. It kind of looks like that. It has that shape
Oh, okay.
to it. A Model S is like a longer.
What's the most expensive one? Model X?
Model X's and the Model S are going to be like the two more expensive ones.
So
But Model 3s, you can even do like existing things. But like if you're going to like your base, I guess now they're 40, but like your like purchase price, because that's after like your tax benefit and all that shit, but 44. But you can buy them for like 35.
but I could do that for a tax write-off
Technically, yeah.
for part of it, right?
Yeah, because you're self-employed.
That's a good thing to start this year with.
Yeah,
is to have
you're looking at like $500 a month.
I can't. I don't want to do
Yeah,
that.
that's a lot for fucking.
Look at that. Look at
48
that
months.
doors. Look at those Tesla model. Oh
Yeah, that's the
shit.
Model X. Those are the most expensive ones.
And they're actually all their doors go like that.
Yeah, the gold wings in the back.
Damn.
But yeah, it's like yeah, it's
That's fucking expensive. Why is it so expensive?
Model X.
Yeah,
It's got like a fucking 1,000 horsepower technically.
to go fast.
They're pretty quick for SUVs and shit. But
What's the one that drives
they're
yourself?
they're supposed to be coming out with a car that's around $20,000.
What's the cars
That's
that
their
drive
goal.
themselves?
Teslas.
All of them?
If you get the package, yeah.
How much is the package?
But they don't drive themselves.
They don't?
Not really. Like they do on the freeway and stuff, they'll drive themselves. But like in the cities, no, they're not at that stage yet.
Oh, right. The kids, they can't stop and everything all the time.
They stop and shit, but like it's not there yet to do like city driving.
Right.
You know? You can do freeways and stuff. Like it'll fully blown do everything for you. You'll switch
Merge
lanes
and
for
shit?
you depending on what lane you have to get into for exits and shit like that.
Really?
Yeah.
That's kind of scary, though.
It's pretty.
Can you just like take it off of that and just steer it yourself?
Yeah, you just turn on, turn off if you want.
That's how the world's gonna
Autonomous.
get taken over by robots. I heard something about like when they get repoed, doesn't it just like drive itself back to the? No, is that a fake story?
Such a fake story.
Okay, don't believe everything you hear.
No.
That's why I say it wasn't facts. I just didn't know.
No, that's.
Are you still recording?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Because I didn't want to like fuck it up. Because it's my first day on the job.
You mean are you still recording?
Yeah, I
You
am.
fixed the
I am.
audio?
No, I got it. I'm a good Jamie.
Yeah, no. So like, yeah, they're like, you can buy a Tesla. Like, you can probably find a used Model 3 for. The thing is, there's no oil changes. The only things you really have to do is tires and brakes.
There's no oil changes?
Not really yeah, because they don't have a motor. You don't do any. There's literally zero maintenance other than tires when they go, and you don't really even have to do your brakes probably ever, or maybe like 3 times as long as a regular car because they brake with regenerative braking because when you slow down it charges your battery because of the heat. So like the way those brakes work aren't like traditional. They are traditional brakes, but your motor is stopping you. Like, you know, when you are going downhill, you put it like on low range on a car, like a regular.
No.
Well, you don't want to ride your brakes while you're going downhill.
I do that.
Well, you're gonna die one day, because your brakes overheat so much and then they have no stopping power.
What am I supposed to do?
Put it on a lower gear. So put on a lower gear.
What lower gear?
Like, you know, on your thing, there's things that you shift, and there's like D.
What's Z for? Never drive.
Dumbass. Wait, were you serious when you said what's D for? It's for dumbass because you shouldn't be driving this fucking vehicle because obviously you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Okay,
So
D is for
D,
drive, P is for park, R is for reverse, and then what's the
Yes.
other ones?
There's N for neutral.
Yeah, right.
But then there's like 3, 2, 1 sometimes on
Yeah.
certain vehicles.
Mine doesn't have that, I don't think.
I don't remember from when I drove your car. Like my Prius doesn't have it because it doesn't have gears. It's a so with gears there's like 5 or so, there's like 4 to 6 of them depending on the vehicle, right? And like the gears are just different ratios. My car doesn't have that. It's a pulley system. So the pulleys stretch as you're accelerating more. So it's just like one gear technically. Teslas don't have gears either. They're just one. So So pretty much when like I'm driving my Prius, I don't have gears. So there's like a B mode, which is brake mode, and it higher your RPM, it tightens those pulleys or whatever, loosens those pulleys to slow down your car without braking. So like regular cars that have gears that aren't DCT transmission, I forgot what the fucking word is, but regular cars like yours or mom's and dad's and stuff, they have your Mazda, perfect example. So you can manually change gears on
Yeah,
your Mazda. So when you're going down a hill, like let's say there's 4 gears in that Mazda, and it'll be most likely in 4th gear when you're like going down Blue Lakes or some shit on Eagle Road. It's the highest gear, so you're not high revving your car. But let's say now you're going downhill, you want to put it like at 2nd or 1st, depending on how slow you're going. That way you're not even using your brakes to slow it down. Your engine's doing that for you.
I don't trust that. When am I gonna go down a big hill? Like when I go down to Centennial?
Yes.
Oh,
like
I know.
that.
I always just brake.
That is such a bad. Do you constantly use your brakes too, or do you like let off and then
Let off and let on.
Okay, like so what can happen is especially if you have like poor brakes and don't know about it, is they'll overheat and then like that the friction is just gone and it's just not stopping anymore.
It's not gonna break at all. Then you just are like wildly
You're
going
fucking
down.
just going because they overheat. They can't stop.
I should probably know about this.
You should really know about that, especially with a child in your fucking car.
I don't ever go down hills anymore.
I know, but like when you do.
When am I gonna go do that? Now I'll never do that. Now I'll never go down a fucking hill.
But you use engine braking for it to not do
Okay,
that. So
I'll practice
higher
that.
rev. There's no practice to it. You just do it. It's not a manual vehicle. You're not shifting gears and shit. There's no
So a
practice. You just
Tesla-
go, I'm a driver. Dunk, and put it
And then
into
so
third.
Tesla, I just go brake.
No, because there is no gear. So Tesla. Okay, so going back to Tesla now. Teslas do that for you.
So I don't have to be on the brake.
You brake like an emergency situation. Like you'll brake, but like if you're slowing down, you'll feel it like when you let off, you'll feel it like on a car you'll coast, but it'll slow down kind of. Some cars are a bit more aggressive, and it's like like the truck goes almost forever without doing it. My car is like okay at it, but especially if I put on the B mode, like it brakes. It like brakes for me because when you're going downhill, you got to use that so you're not overheating your brakes. But okay, for a perfect example, when you're going to Cascade, when you're going to Horseshoe Bend, that huge fucking hill right there, you definitely don't want to be riding your brakes on that because that's a high speed. Then you're going to be that truck driver that crashes into 2 families and goes to prison for 110 years, and then people won't fight for you because they're like, oh, it's a Bosnian terrorist. Her name's Shahid. She's a fucking terrorist.
Who's Mexican?
And then, but we're more terrorists. And then they're going to be like, no, she did that on purpose. And then you're in prison for 110 years. So
12 hours sleep.
So yeah.
No bills.
But what's it called?
Get the
So
shank a bitch.
Teslas, yeah, like there's no maintenance. You don't change your spark plugs. You don't change your oil.
Do you know how much better that is financially?
Yes,
Because-
that's why people like Teslas.
Because I spend $90 to change my fucking oil.
I know.
And
you don't
all it
change
does is
anything.
it leaks all over the fucking place anyways.
Like so Teslas are like solar panels. They don't make sense in the beginning. Yes, they're a bit more expensive in the front, but if you're driving that car for 100,000, let's say you buy a brand new Corolla for 35,000, or you buy a brand new Tesla for 35, or you buy a brand new Tesla for 45,000. You're gonna see those changes in the future. So, like,
Right.
let's say you put 100,000 miles on that car or whatever, like you've had it for X amount of years. People have done these videos all the time, and you'll see it outbeat it.
Oh,
because
yeah. No, that makes
especially
sense.
especially here in Idaho, because our electricity is so cheap
Right.
compared to I don't know. I'm gonna guess California is more expensive, but like you're basing off of cheaper power that's here in Idaho compared to like maybe there's even other places with cheaper electricity, but like even then, like to fill up your car, let's say they have a range of like 280 miles, they're not as good as like my car that can go 450, but like now, especially with gas being higher, like when I first got my Prius,
Right.
when gas was what, 2 whatever,
Right.
now the Prius made more sense than owning a Tesla. But now even a Prius, it makes more sense owning a Tesla. It's kind of like a diesel car versus a gas car. Sometimes it makes more sense, sometimes it doesn't.
To charge it, is it the same amount whether I go to like a charging station versus charging it at the house?
It's cheaper at the house, but depending. So like you can technically use like a wall plug-in and charge Tesla, but it's gonna take like a shit ton of time to even charge it somewhat. So then you get this pack thing. It's like a supercharger, and it's pretty much I think it's about the same as the ones, like I think you can buy the ones that are about the same as like like the superchargers that you see at I'm trying to think, because like so some people will get like a solar panel just specifically for their Tesla, so it's like literally like free power for it. But I don't
Dude,
know if
that was pretty good to get a solar power. You don't even have to charge it then, or you still have to probably charge it, or no?
no, not on the car.
You can't put a solar power in the car.
No,
Why?
like my car has a solar panel on it, but it doesn't like you look like you need a lot to power like a vehicle.
Mm.
So like Fisker, for example, they do it on the top of the car, but like it runs like your auxiliary shit.
Mm.
Like it runs like maybe your heating or something. So like it saves a little bit, but
Right.
it's not really like a because it's so small you can't
Mm-hmm.
surface like a big thing. I can't like I don't think they have it on here, but like you can buy like a thing. I wonder if they have it like under here when you order one. But you buy like a certain thing and it like charges your battery.
And you have that big screen inside the Tesla, right?
Yeah. You charge your battery in like a way that's better than like using a wall out. But like those superchargers, like they'll charge your car pretty damn quick.
Right.
Like it's not like you're empty, you go to a gas station, 3 minutes, you're done. It's like 15, 20 minutes, 30
Right.
minutes to fully fill your car. But when are you ever going to do that other than like a road trip? Hardly
Right.
ever, because you're going to be charging it here. Like who's driving 300 miles a day? You know what I mean?
So if a fully charged one, you can go 300 miles?
About, yeah.
Dude, that's good.
Yeah, like this one, it just kind of depends, but like on...
So if you were to go to a charging station, I wonder how much that costs to fill it up. Probably cheaper than gas, though.
I think it's like $10 to fully do it or something.
Shut
like
the
that.
fuck
Yeah,
up.
something like that. But like, so like there's the regular Model 3 that's 267. You have the long range model that's 334, or the performance model that's quicker and it has a little bit less. You know what I mean? And it just kind of depends on. And obviously, you're not. That's like at optimal periods. You know what I mean? Like you're most likely going to get like 290 with this or something. You don't want to like go all the way to the bottom and stuff like that. But like, I think the longest ranged vehicle is, it might be like a Model S, I would imagine, like the one that can do the most long range. But like here, even where did it say like recharge up to 175 miles in 15 minutes at supercharge locations. So you'll get 175 miles in 15 minutes.
Dude, that's
so
good.
that's like half a tank in 15 minutes. And there's really
go
no
up to
deterioration
see the inside of the
them.
car. Go up? No. Like up to see the inside like that. Oh. So there's no engine?
There's no, like, it's just a battery on the bottom. So that's another thing, like very low rollover risk. Like the reason that it's like that is because all your weight is on the bottom of the vehicle. You really
you
don't have
can't, like,
top
really
weight, so
roll
like
over.
your center of gravity is very low.
Right.
But pretty much like, yeah, you have a frunk. That's what they call it, which is like a front trunk and then the back trunk. And
Dude, for like the amount of money, no joke, because the kid I work with on Mondays, we've gone through to every single car dealership in Nampa that you can go to.
If I was buying a brand new car, it's like, like $30,000 to $40,000 and stuff like that. Like obviously Teslas are still on the high range of that, even like the cheapest ones. But I honestly, I would buy a Tesla. I really would.
This is not that expensive for the fact that I don't know how long ago it's been that you've gone to car dealerships.
They're expensive.
But I go with that kid, I did go before it started snowing. We went all the time, and it's like, dude, it's so fucking expensive. And the ones that you do find that are like, 20 to 25,000 have so many fucking miles on it.
Yeah.
That it's like, what's the point? And this one's zero. Wait, I don't know if that's gonna be. I don't know how many miles this one's gonna have.
0 miles. These are brand new.
And it's only 40,000 for 0 miles.
Yeah, these are brand new, like out of the shop, like out of the factory.
Danny said,
like you custom make it, whatever you want, interior.
I wonder if I can like write off most of it.
I don't know how that works when it comes to like your job and stuff, but yeah, like this is like a brand new one. So like you want a Model 3, it's gonna be the rear wheel drive version. You want it to be red. It's all
shit.
extra for.
Oh, how much is black?
Black is 1,500.
How much is blue?
Blue is 1,000.
How much is gray?
Gray is included. So I like the white ones because they have the black roofs. In
That's
my opinion,
cool.
that's the
Yeah,
best looking
that's
one.
free.
And then you can do like the free wheels, which are the
Oh,
arrow
that's
wheels.
nice.
You do that.
Nope, that's good.
Interior, you can do the white interior or the black.
Let me see black. Black's better.
Black's easier to keep clean. That's the full self-driving capability. So they always
once you
update these as you go. You know what I mean?
I don't need self-driving.
Yeah, so you do that, and then estimated delivery is gonna be October 22nd.
October.
That's a pretty far range. Normally it's but
let's see how much payments are. Go down. Continue to payment. Oh, like payment for me to buy it. So you only have $250 that's due today. When do you do the other stuff?
Through like that's like this is cash, this is a lease through them, and then a loan would be $625 if you paid only $250. So if you put like $5,000 down, you'd be looking at like $550 or so. That's through them, and that depends on what is that 2.49 APR. That's really fucking low at 72 months. So that's like you're really maxing out your months. It just depends on
But
what you get
dude, that's
accepted for.
$625 a month. That's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot. But for a brand new car, it's what you're paying.
That's fucking cheap then.
Like
Because my friend,
cars are that much.
I don't even know how much. I don't even know. Let me see, because I asked her just the other day.
Just get the Plaid S model with 1,020 horsepower. Oh, they have a cream color now. Oh, this one only comes in 2 to 6 weeks. There you go. Just get this one. Has 1,020 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 1.9 seconds. You're paying $2,138 a month.
Denis said.
But no, new cars are expensive. Like
She just said that she had a car that was like 0 miles, but it wasn't like she pays $675 a month. It was $42,000, but her car's like not this.
Yeah,
it's just like a regular car.
Yeah, I personally, me, even if I had like literally unlimited money, I would never buy a brand new car. I wouldn't. I would never buy a brand new car ever. I will never buy a brand new car. There's literally 0 point, especially like a basic person, like she's not a millionaire, correct?
Right.
Like she does a regular job. She probably gets paid like she can make good money. You can be making 120,000, but there's literally 0 reason to ever buy a brand new vehicle because your shit just fucking dies down immediately. Like so she bought that car for $42,000.
Right.
It's like for her to sell it right now, it's probably like, when did she get it? Like recent?
Last year.
Okay, she bought it last month. She could probably sell a car for $30,000.
Oh yeah.
It's gone.
As soon as you drive it off the lot, I think
It's
it decreases
gone.
about like $5,000 or some shit, right?
Yeah, it's just it depends on shit, but it's like
It's a temptation to get one like that, but it's like, fuck, man, that much money?
I want to see their because
Do they have a financing thing? Obviously, you don't have to like pay it all in cash, right?
So this is existing inventory. So this is like the very low model ones, or like their display models that they have, like because they have a Tesla store here.
I know, I went to it, but you can't go inside of it.
Yeah, like it's not like you just kind of pick up your car there. It's not like a car lot, you know. But like they have
used. Well, let's look at used.
That's what I'm doing right now. So like used, going here. This is a Model 3. Let's just go. I don't know what the cheapest. So lowest, it looks like this 46K. So when they first, I don't know what happened with them exactly. When they first came out, you were able to get one for about 33,000. I don't know why they kind of raised up so much, but
so how come a used one's 40 something, 46, but a new one was only 44? That's what doesn't make sense to me.
So because this one, let's see. So it's black. So it has you got the extra thing right there. It has autopilot. That's a $10,000 feature. That's the thing. There's no available base model version of a Tesla.
Right.
Tesla, the Model S is like the oldest you can go. Like, say it's 2016, the 75D. These were 90K when they came out. Like there's a lot of things.
Right.
So like that one right there. They like if they didn't have the autopilot version on this one, or wherever that one was.
It would be like $10,000 cheaper.
Like it would probably be like 38 or something like that. You know what I mean? So it's just kind of like that. But yeah, it just kind of depends on all that shit. But it's I would never buy a brand new vehicle, and then also that's really it. There's really no fucking point of buying a brand new vehicle of any kind, unless it's like not
even a Tesla brand new.
I wouldn't.
If it's 44.
If I can find one for like 35.
Well, how can you find one for 35? Where would you find that?
If I did, though, you know.
Yeah,
what I mean?
If I did. Yeah. But I mean, the fact that it's 40 something and it's 0 miles.
With Teslas, they don't really drop that much in value.
Right, but it's 0 miles in a brand new one.
To me, that doesn't really matter.
I guess.
To me, I don't give a shit if it has 0 miles. When a lot of people buy brand new cars that are 0 miles and they fucking have defects left and right.
Right.
You know what I mean? And like these have a lot of defects in a way, as in cosmetically. Like pretty much everything that happens to them, like if it's their fault, they'll fix it for free and all that stuff. But like you'll see like there's gaps and stuff. Like they're not the best made vehicles because they pump them out so fast. But like you'll see like gaps sometimes, like paint doesn't look the best and all that stuff compared to like other cars and all that stuff. But I don't know, it's just like it's what it is. But
It'd be nice to not have the maintenance and the oil. I mean, oil alone, the fact that I have to replace the oil. I mean, for real, like if you got out your calculator, get it out. Calculator. I pay $90 to change my oil. And it's every like 5,000 miles, but it does not last me 5,000 miles since my oil. But let's say it is 5,000 miles.
okay,
I don't know how many times you would have to change your oil. Like 3 months? Every 3 months?
it just depends.
Let's say every 3 months. So times 4 is like what, 360 a year, which I'm pretty sure I'll spend more than that. Times the 7 years that, like, let's say, because I'm paying 7 years worth of the car, right? That's how much I'll save. $4,500. That's good though.
That's still money.
I know.
But that's not counting your
everything else
your
though.
brakes, your gas,
Right.
and all that stuff.
No,
like
yeah.
you're spending a lot more.
Cost me $60
Like when
to fill up my
that's
car.
the thing. Like you can't you could say for me, yes, I would buy a Prius for $12,000 over a Tesla for $40,000. And yes, my Prius is going to blow out the shit out of a Tesla when it comes to how much money I saved on a car. Like obviously because I'm buying a used fucking vehicle. But like if you're comparing new to new, if you were to buy a brand new like Corolla or something to a new there's no car out there that I would buy brand new. Like if someone was like, you have to go buy a brand new car right now, and it's like they even gave me like $100,000 limit, it would be like a Model S Tesla. It would be a Tesla at the end run. Why? That's one reason. And it's like, again, they don't really drop as much as a regular vehicle when it comes to like driving off the lot. They do, but like you're getting like, especially like if I'm spending like 100,000, I can get you a lot of things. But like at the same time, everything that you like, a Tesla's gonna be faster than all that shit. Like they're quick too. They're fast fucking vehicles.
When you got your Prius, 'cause it's like a, is yours like a hybrid, right?
Yeah.
When you were doing your taxes, was that one of the questions?
No, because it's used. That's a used car. You don't get any benefit from buying a used one. No.
That's why it would be good to buy a new one.
But again, okay, so is it better for me to buy a brand new Prius for $35,000?
Well, no.
To get a $5,000 write off when I can buy a used one for $12,000 and go from there?
It's true.
It all depends on what you're doing, but it's like for a lot of reasons it doesn't make sense to buy a new car ever. Unless you're making bonkers fucking money where it's like not even a problem, then you buy a new one. But there's no point of buying a brand new car because your payment's gonna be always a ton.
Right.
So it doesn't really fucking matter. There's no point of me paying $650 a fucking month on a vehicle. Why?
That's a lot.
The only reason I would do that is for something like impressive. That's just
the only reason I'm saying that
absurd.
is because I'm, like I said, because I was looking at, I don't want to at all. If my car can be fixed, then it's all I'm saying. Like I was just like.
But the thing is, like I understand that and stuff, but like there's no, even at your car, like there's really no point of it. You're getting 18 miles to the gallon, maybe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I know that's like, when you look at it like theoretically and stuff like that, it's not like a big fucking deal, but like then you compare it like getting I'm just gonna say Prius for whatever, but like you'll get like 45 miles to the gallon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like so you're really and like gas or oil changes, I don't have to do them that readily. You have to do them like 5,000 to 10,000 miles on a Prius.
Right.
You know, they're just a lot cheap. Like especially for some, that's why you see like a bunch of businesses. Like when I worked at Verizon, for example, all those DMs that would travel all the time all had Priuses.
Oh yeah,
because they're the cheapest car to run. Like
right.
Even if obviously they buy brand new ones because those are like pure tax write offs, but like they're just cheap to run. They're still like to this day one of the cheapest cars to run. The only thing that can really happen to them is their battery breaking down, but even then that happens on average when that car hits 150 to 200,000 miles,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like a $3,000 fix,
Right.
which is like it's a big fix, but at the same time your transmission goes out in your car, it's the same shit.
Right.
You know, and
Yeah.
like they're just in general Toyotas, like you even know like old school Corollas and stuff, like, they're just so goddamn, they run forever. You know what I
Right.
mean? It's the same shit. So like for me, you know, like I will always, I even like in the future, I think I'll always have a Prius in my life.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like get rid of, like, this car I will keep forever until like literally it dies.
Right. I just
But
need something that's more like fuel efficient at some point. Like if, like I said, if my car can be fixed for whatever amount, I'll keep it until I'm ready financially to get something different, right? That's more fuel effective, like
Yeah.
a Prius or whatever. Cause like, dude, it costs a lot.
Yeah.
Especially since I work in Nampa. I know it doesn't sound like it's like far. It's
but no,
not.
everything is
But
further
everything
here.
is far here. Like everything. When I see something that's like, oh, it's only 15 minutes, I'm like, that's close.
Yeah.
That's close.
No, everything's further, like the bigger city you are. That's why a lot of people have these in fucking LA and stuff. Because you're sitting in traffic too. Like that's your idle. Like you're idling in a car.
Right.
That's why you see all these like gas powered vehicles that like shut down during like when you're idle. You know, like then you'll hear them like turn on.
Yeah.
Like a lot of cars, like trucks and everything, do that to, like, that's what they do. And it's like, okay, you know, that makes sense and stuff. Like, and that's what hybrids do too. But that's why like my car gets better in the city than it does on the freeway. Like
Right.
if my job consisted of me driving from here to Twin every day, I would not get a Prius. I would get a diesel vehicle. I would get like a Volkswagen TDI and run on that.
Why?
Because it's better for the freeway.
Mm.
But if I live in LA and I'm like in the city constantly stop and go, Prius all day, better than a diesel.
Like, does that truck do better gas if it's going on a freeway than it does in the city?
Most vehicles do.
Mm.
But a Prius doesn't, because the way the Prius works, cause most hybrids don't, I'll say, because when you stop, you like your gas motor turns off,
Right.
and then you're not using any gas, so it's just sitting there, low speeds, it's using electric the whole time.
Right.
You know, but on the freeway it's using gas the whole time, and they're not the most gas efficient vehicles.
Right.
You know, you'd have to like really know what the fuck I'm talking about to make it make sense, but that's just how it is. I would get a diesel vehicle if I was a freeway rider.
Maybe we need to sell some NFTs to be able to afford a couple of these.
Yeah.
NFTs to afford a couple of these. I'm telling you, dude, it's talking about the Real Shit podcast stickers. We should turn it into an NFT. Put it on there. Let's get into that business before it blows up.
It's on business.
Let's get into that before it blows up. You're going to wish we did.
It's so fucking stupid.
You're going to wish we fucking did.
You wouldn't even know what a fucking NFT was if it wasn't for me bringing
You're
it
damn
up to
straight.
you. You're not gonna do shit.
What's funny is on this talk show, Paris Hilton explained NFTs. And she was like she knew more than I fucking ever did.
Well, yeah, because she has money to fucking delve into that shit.
But the
The
fact how
fuck is
she
the base
explains
person
it,
gonna
you know?
do? Yeah, because like I don't fucking give a shit to learn about it. Because what am I? Okay, I know everything about an NFT, right? The fuck am I gonna do about it? I'm not. I can't afford. I can't do anything.
You
with
can't
it.
afford to buy one? Fucking sell yours.
And what? It's
Well,
not gonna do anything. It's not gonna sell. The fuck is it gonna sell?
podcast.
No one sees our shit in the first place. Like, it's not gonna sell.
What
The
if we
reason
put
you
it
can
on
be
there?
famous and do it is because you have the fucking popularity, and it's like, oh shit, that's cool. Let's buy it.
How do we become popular?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Are you
The
ready to brush
dumbest
our
fucking
hair? Should we brush our hair
questions.
real quick?
Sure.
You want to go get your brush?
No.
You're closer, Dennis.
But you do all the work. I just sit here. That's your job.
God, fucking lazy bitch.
I'm kidding. I'll go get
I'm
it.
just kidding. I'll get it.
No,
I
I'll
just
get
can't
it.
get out of this room.
No, I'll get it.
Let's
Because
set
you-
this
'cause
fucking
you
room
can't-
on fire. Hey, get your new brush.
That sounds good.
That'll really help. Oh, no. Get your nuts brush.
Okay.
The other one. We're going to fluff and edit it up. In the arms of the angel, fly ahead.
I grabbed both just in case.
Should I brush yours out first?
I don't care what you do. I don't think that's gonna do anything. That brush. Is it?
Oh, yeah. Look at that fluff. Look at that fluff.
That's just like my hair when I wake up.
I
There's
know.
nothing different.
I know, that's why, because we're gonna both look like that. It's funny. Turn.
But yeah, that's That's Tesla's for you. I don't know. What the fuck was this about?
I don't
Just
know.
educating you on nothing.
That's good, right?
It's literally like I woke up and I hate when it feels like this. I cannot stand the way this feels because it's so frizzy and it feels like there's just spider webs in my fucking hair and on my face. In the arms of a trucker.
Selling the potato.
I bought a potato truck.
Did you?
No.
How's our hair look now?
Same.
Do we look the same?
Yeah, it's not that great.
No?
No.
Let's selfie it right now while we're on here. The hell do we have bad genes, Dennis?
I don't know.
I got bad genes, man. How long have we been talking about Teslas?
We're at an hour and 3.
What the fuck have we talked about?
Absolutely nothing. We talked about Teslas.
Oh yeah, so
okay.
my car broke down.
Yeah, okay. So
my car broke down.
So going back, how what do you know about all this stuff now?
I think I might get a Tesla. After I sell some NFTs.
You are so similar to Dad. It's not even funny. It's actually the funniest thing ever. I just said it's not funny, but it's the funniest thing. You are such a boomer. It's not even funny.
Does that mean I'm old?
Oh, your hair's frizzy as hell.
I know, dude. Me and you have the same fucking hair.
It's fucking epic.
Look at this.
Mine's way frizzier though.
Dude, me and you have the same hair. And Mom always says, like, oh, you damage it. And like, no, bitch. Like, no, I didn't call Mom that. But like, in my head. No, in my head, I'm thinking like, damn, me and you, like, no, there's nothing I can do to like help this. Because look at you. You don't dye your hair. You don't straighten your hair every day. You don't do any of that. And I do. And our hair looks the same. Greasy on top, frizzy on the bottom.
Luis, my friend, he's always like, he always fucking says like, oh, it's because of this. And it's like, no, because you have like Mexican hair that's like flawless.
Oh yeah, Mexican.
And he's like, I might cut. I'm like, if you want to grow your hair, like you have the fucking. I was like, you have the fucking hair of doing it.
Right.
You have the hair of like being able to pull. Like this is okay. His hair could be like this, right? All he has to do is, and it's smooth. It's like a Brazilian wax or whatever. What is it? Not Brazilian. Brazilian jiu-jitsu? What is it? No, Brazilian haircut, right?
Yep.
What is it called?
That.
Brazilian. It's not jiu-jitsu.
It's Brazilian haircut.
That's BJJ. BJJ. Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Like that's all he has to do and it's fixed, right? But like I was combing my hair for like 15 minutes in one section just to smooth it out. Like that doesn't work for you. Like you just do once and you're good.
Right.
Like your hair's fucking fine. Like this sucks.
Oh yeah.
And it feels like spider webs.
Oh yeah.
All the time.
Then you just put it like this and put it in a dip. See, look at this fluffernutter.
See, that's epic.
Do you think I need?
But like our hair sucks so bad. It's like when you do that, all the ones up front just want to curl and then they just pop out of the bun. So I can't even do a bun.
Look at this.
That's good.
That's pretty good, right?
That's not bad. Terrible. Looks like dog shit.
Do you think I need to take a shower before
I think
work
you need
tomorrow?
to fucking shave your head like me.
Dude, should we?
I think you should.
We should get hair extensions. They would not work for us. You know why? Because look at our natural hair. Shit. It would literally be just straight. And this.
I know, and then this.
We would look like
no,
mullets.
you would get hair extensions that match your hair.
I don't need this going down my body.
Exactly. There's no point, man. This is like it's literally the
Okay, when you
thing.
blow dry your hair, do you just blow dry it like this, or do you use a comb and blow dry?
I do both.
Comb or this?
Comb.
How do you blow dry?
Well, I just kind of like first get it.
Huh? I've learned this. Like recently. I used to flip my hair down and blow dry.
Oh, I don't do that.
Yeah. You keep it up. You point it up. You don't point the blow dry here. Okay? You point the blow dry up like this. And as you're combing, you go down with the blow dry. You take it away, down with the blow dry. Take it away, and it should be straighter.
What I like doing is like when it's like this, then I like will just like when my hair gets like I love making my hair extremely frizzy, like really bad. Like this is nothing when I can make it. When okay, so like if I So let's say, for example, I don't know how I do it. I did it the other day. I'm trying to think of like the process that I do for, because like when I go to the gym, I always forget my brush, and they have a little blow dryer there because I always shower at the gym, just to save water here. Might as well use their water than here and just save money. That's how I do things. Watch me be on that fucking show one day.
The
Like,
cheapskates.
like when they like shower with their clothes on. I'm pretty close to doing that. Like, let's be real. Well, like I have nothing in this life. Anyway, I blow dried my hair like that, and it just like, because I don't have a brush for it at all, and it gets like fucking frizzy, like so bad. And I was doing that one day. I was actually snapping Luis because I was like complaining how shitty it is, and I'm like combing, and out of nowhere, like I'm just combing. It's like with that the other brush, the dark blue one I have, I'm doing, and out of nowhere, I just hear like electricity. I was like, I'm becoming the Flash. I'm like, fucking Ben Affleck, Robert Pattinson's coming here to recruit me as the Flash.
Was there electricity for that?
There was so much. Like it was like, and when I get near my ear, it's like I can hear it popping. And like when I do my comb, it's like just following it. It got so bad out of nowhere. I know we have electricity in our bodies at all times, so source from that.
You're like Albert Einstein.
Literally, that's what it was. I'm just going. It's like, and like no matter how much I want to get to it again like that. I think I have to like not comb my hair for like 2 days, and then shower, and then just blow dry, and it just makes it so frizzy. It's fucking awesome look.
I'm gonna tell you, if you honestly want to like help with frizziness for real, is when you get out of the shower, don't use a towel to dry your hair.
I don't
What do you use?
blow dryer.
You don't get any of the wetness out?
I do like one like stroke just to get like the initial wetness out, and then I'm like a wet dog, and then I just blow dry.
Oh, okay. That does help if you use
I
like
ne-
a
I
cotton
never-
shirt like this.
I never like dry my. I used to when I had short hair. When I want the frizziness, I kind of do just to get the extra off, and then it's like already like it's like this when I get out of the shower, wet though. Like this when it's wet. Like when we went to, the only time I've ever swam in long hair was like at Cascade 2, but it wasn't as long as that time. The longest it's been since I swam was when we went to that shithole fucking dog shit of a place, Givens. Dog shit of a place.
It's worse now too.
I don't imagine how it can be worse, but if that's terrible. With meth heads are in there right now or something. Place is just dreadful. It's the worst experience I've had in water. Like it's.
I wish there was a story of you drowning because that would be so funny.
I know, I've been waterboarded. Waterboarded, and that was a better experience than Givens. No. I've been literally waterboarded.
Why?
It was funny when I used to live with Fernie and.
You see no
it was funny. Like, my friend had like a clown mask. Like he had a mask.
That
we
show
made a
1,000
video.
Ways to Die?
He's like, "Where'd you hide my dildos?" And he waterboarded me. It was really fucking funny.
You still have that video?
Yeah, someone has it.
Go and find us. We can play it in the podcast.
I'll put it on there right now. I'm sure I know who has it. Multiple people have it.
Look at my stomach, dude.
It's fine. Look at mine. They're the same. I know.
We are literally look the same. Like there is no difference between me and you.
Tits are the same. Stomach's the same. Look at us.
Like we are.
I'm just a wider version of it.
You have a bigger head. That's about it.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I've been waterboarded, and that was a better experience than Givens. Anyways, like when I swam, that was the most annoying experience. Cause like even if I do this, it's like just still like clumped. I look like.
Oh, you look like a greasy car salesman.
Yeah, when it's that one movie with like she's The Ring.
Oh yeah.
It's like that kind of hair, but like shittier.
Oh yeah.
Like if I was casted, like they're like, oh, you're like they did like a male version of The Ring or whatever, The Ding or something, the Ding Dong,
the Ding Dong.
And it's like, okay, we're making a remake of The Ring, like, and I just like I don't do the hair, but I'm just like doing like the voice and the movements. Like, you know what? You're pulling it off so good. Let's do it. You're hired. Cool. Now I get into the makeup chair and all that stuff. Like I would be fired on the spot.
On the spot.
They would shave my head to put a wig on because there's no way they would be able to pull it off.
There's no way you can even fit all that hair in a wig cap.
No. Like I can't even wear hats anymore.
No?
No, because they just like look at this. Like let me grab a hat real quick.
Get a beanie too. Get a beanie so we can see what that looks like. Get a beanie too.
I have one right
Okay.
Okay. So
try different ways, front, back, side. Let's figure it out.
So okay, like a beanie's not bad. I can like pull it off. But like overall, like it starts.
No,
like,
the beanie's good.
Yeah,
the
a
beanie's good.
beanie works.
The
right?
beanie works. It's wintertime. It's fine.
But like a hat, I can't like wear a hat because it like puffs up so much at the end, and it always just falls off.
Do the side.
So like if I like do this, like this one won't do it too much, but like it falls off.
Do the side.
quite a bit. I'm not gonna wear it to the side. What the fuck am I?
Do it to the
I
front.
look
Let's see.
like like a fucking.
Remember?
You know what hat I need with this? You know what hat I need to order with this hair? Exactly this hair right now
What?
is one of those propeller hats.
Oh yeah.
The rainbow propeller hats.
Look at that. You look like a overprivileged piece of shit. Just kidding. I heard that. Oh my God. You look like a fucking
Retard.
Dennis. You look like a shitty high school pizza delivery guy. You look like someone that works at Little Caesars.
we still have.
It's so much easier to take off the hat and put it
I
on.
know. We still have.
But
Oh,
that's
and the worst thing is fucking this. Should be
What did you do?
nothing. I just went to inventory.
You ordered a Tesla. Good job.
Oops. I ordered a Model S. It doesn't have it right now.
Maybe there's enough.
Oh no! Look at that. You see that?
Yeah, zoom
I
in on the
can't take
camera.
that out. Like.
That's like where all your beard went into.
My hair just gets stuck
Well,
on,
I don't
and there's so many
understand.
times it gets stuck, and I'm like, my necklace is stuck on it. I have to fucking rip out hairs to
You
get it.
can't take that off. You can do
No,
it with
it's stuck
scissors.
there forever.
No, it's not.
I
Take a
know.
little switchblade. How is it that
Fucking
hair
terrible.
grows on your head but not on your face?
I don't fucking know.
That's good though.
No, it's not.
You look like that guy that did those conspiracy theories, like Fahrenheit 411 or whatever it's called.
What the fuck is that?
Remember that one guy that
That
did
one
like
movie? Oh yeah, let me put this back on.
what's his name? Fahrenheit. Take the fuck.
I know, that's what I'm doing.
What was his name?
Pizza delivery service. That's what I do pretty much. I just fucking deliver DoorDash.
What's his name?
Might as well be like this and deliver DoorDash, and I'm
Fahrenheit-
fucking a typical piece of shit, worthless human being on this planet. Look at me. Look at the scumness.
What the fuck is that guy's name that did the conspiracy theories, man?
The comedian guy? Alex Jones?
No.
All right.
Fahrenheit 9/11.
Oh.
Watch, you look just fucking like him. At least that's what it looks like in my head. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's 2% likeness.
Okay. Well, it's not like him, but
It's not
just thought it. I thought it was him.
not even 2%.
It's like this guy. I thought he had curly hair. Maybe he didn't. Why the hell is this guy still in my fucking mind?
I don't fucking
Like he's
know.
still in my mind, and I've never even seen the documentaries ever. I've never watched one thing of
I
his.
don't
In my head, he lives there. He's a little voice I have inside my head. I don't even know what the fuck his voice sounds like.
Probably like this.
Eh.
I don't know. It's Turn the Frogs gay.
Amelia got her ears pierced today.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, your story about inversion tables.
I fucking almost died on one.
Yeah?
No, so we used to have one.
I remember.
We put it in the basement.
Mhm.
And this is when my back was fucked. And I was like flipping on it, and it's fine. Like it was like I never I was like never falling off the table or anything. Like it was fine. But like the fucking pain it came from.
The pain?
whoo, I had so much fucking pain from that on my back. That shit fucking.
But did it feel
hurt.
like you were like being stretched out?
Hell no. That shit felt like I was fucking dying.
Really?
That shit was a torture
Were you
device.
stuck on it?
No.
Oh.
No, that shit hurts so fucking bad. I remember there's 3 pains in my life that I would go through rather than go to Gibbons again. 1, that inversion table. 2, when I went to right physical therapy in Twin Falls this is when I had my knee shed, when they had to like bend it, they bent it like so much, and that fucking, oh my god,
Was it painful?
it was so fucking
Did
painful.
you cry?
No, but it was like I wanted to kill the fucking guy. It was
Was
so
he supposed
bad.
to do that?
I don't think he was supposed to go like that much.
Mm.
Because then I started going to John Holland,
Mhm.
that chiropractor, and like he's the one who fucking got it. Because I couldn't straighten my leg. I mean, I
Right.
couldn't bend my leg. It was only straight because it was in that cast, and then I had to like start bending it. That shit fucking sucked. And then the third was epidural shot into my spine.
Mm.
You've seen those needles, right?
Well, I've had that when I gave birth
Like,
to Amelia.
So like those, like so you know about like those huge,
yeah.
thick ass needles.
But see, I had pain during labor to where I didn't even feel that pain because I was already
Yeah.
so hurting so bad. So I don't know what it feels like just to have that done. You know what I mean?
So it's like,
It goes pretty deep in there, huh?
yeah. So the first time I did it,
They numb it though.
was not bad. No, was it? Oh, I think it was the
Are
second
you
time I
talking
did
about
it.
a steroid or epidural?
I think it's an I
To
think
where
it's,
you go numb from the bottom down, right? Because an
I think
epidural
it's-
numbs you.
I think it's an No, it wouldn't be that then.
Maybe it was a
Shot
steroid shot.
for herniated disc. I think it is like a
I think
epidural steroid or
cortisone
something.
shot. There you go.
Epidural steroid injections.
Oh, okay. So
It
steroid.
is
Okay.
that. So,
Okay.
so yeah, it's to show you like the needle of it.
I don't want to know.
This is what's going in you, like that thickness of a needle, right?
Yeah.
And like I remember just like seeing it, I was like, oh, this is gonna fucking suck. And I think it was the first time I was like, okay, like that was actually surprisingly not that bad. The second time I was like sore for whatever reason. Like I think it was like maybe I hiked or something, or like did a like I don't know, but I was like you know when you work out and you're sore, and I went again, and I think I don't know exactly know the reason of it, but like like you really feel it that time, and like you just feel like a rush of cold,
Mm-hmm.
you know, everywhere and all that stuff, and like the feel like it's just like you get stabbed in the spine.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh that shit sucked.
Yeah.
That shit sucked. Those are the three things where like not fun. And when I was like laying on the floor of the apartment,
Dude, and like how long were you laying there for?
like 45 minutes.
What happened?
I just
No, like I mean, like were you walking and all of a sudden like your knee went out or what?
no, this wasn't my knee. This was my back.
Oh, when your back went out.
Yeah.
But you were just walking and your back went out.
Yeah,
or
I
what?
went to the kitchen to grab a cookie, and like I put my phone on the counter and I grab a cookie, and I think it was just God saying, "Not today, motherfucker, not today, bitch."
But no, I mean, like, did you bend the wrong
Nothing.
way or
I
nothing?
just grabbed a cookie, and it's just like I was like,
when I said no to whatever, and then the earthquake came.
yeah.
Okay.
I think we have like God signs or something. But no, I grabbed the cookie and like
Maybe when you turned.
I don't know, maybe that weight of the cookie fucking brought me down.
But like you what?
But-
You turned and what?
Like I just like you just like you feel like you like lose you feel like you go like paralyzed bottom like your legs, right? So that like you can't like move your legs, but like every movement of your upper body is like insanely painful. Like I couldn't even like me and Luis were actually talking about it the other day, and he was like, because he always fucking laughs about like my herniation and shit like that, and I was like, he's like why don't you just like fall asleep? I was like, if I lay there for 8 hours and no one came, I wouldn't be able to fall asleep. Like you just cannot move. You get to a point where you're comfortable, and even if you like move like that, just that little movement, like it just feels like someone's just fucking like.
Dude,
crushing
what would
you.
have happened if like you lived on your own? Like,
I would
for
like
real.
pound a basement or something like that.
But you can't move. It hurts.
Like I would sound like I would do. I would.
But do you know what I mean though? Like I always wonder about that. Like, dude, what about people that like live on their own or whatever, and something like that happens, like, and like your phone's like in another room, you know, and like you can't get to
Yeah.
it. Like, what the fuck happens?
That's
you
why
just
get,
die?
You get those. That's why they have those fucking.
Well, for older people,
Yeah.
I think everyone should have that.
Yeah, that shit like, that wasn't like. It was painful, but like, that was more like a different version than like other shit like that. But
Mhm.
yeah, that shit sucked. That's why you get a Tesla.
So you get a Tesla.
To cure your fucking bullshit. But no, it's yeah, that patrol was shitty.
But it's better than Givens, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like if someone's like, okay, we're gonna go do this or go to Givens.
Like, give me 3.
Like Givens me fucking epidural shots. That place
Hey,
fucking
that's gonna be your little thing, your thumbnail. Givens me a Tesla.
Givens me a Tesla. Okay.
'Cause that's all we've
the title of
talked
this.
about.
Let me pull up Givens real quick.
Please don't.
Givens Hot Springs.
It should be called
It's
Givens
called a
Swampland.
human settlement. Human settlement in Idaho. Like what? Whoa, Givens Shots Springs. Like shots, epidural shots. What the fuck? Holy that. Oh, Givens Hot Springs.
Givens epidural shots.
I thought it was given shot springs.
Oh,
It's
Givens Hot Springs.
Look how beautiful this looks. So this looks gorgeous. but it's not. It's such a shithole place. I just want to see the pool. This is the pool right here. It's so bad. It's not.
That is not how it looks.
it's
I'm
nowhere
sorry.
near
That
this.
picture makes it look like it's
like
human.
this. It's more like this. It's more like that. Like, let's be real. It's more like that.
That is a
Is
terrifying.
this Givens?
That's Givens, man.
That's not Givens.
That's giving us
roof,
shit.
That roof is half like.
That
full,
roof.
there's birds flying in there. Like,
oh yeah, there's
nests.
like bird shit inside the pool.
Literally, like it's really.
That is not that
shitty.
clean. That is not that clean. There's yellows. Remodeled their pool. Oh, hold on.
This video.
They remodeled the pool 2 years ago, and this is what it looks like. Like this, what we're in, is a remodeled pool. What did it look like before?
I don't fucking wait. This does like.
That's
this
me.
looks...
Holy shit! Go
Was that
back.
you?
That was me.
That is. That's me over here. Look how bad. Like it's so hot in there, you can't breathe.
You can't.
Like look at the camera. Like it's all faded. Like
Look,
good
you can't even see her.
Good quality. This is such a shithole place. Like it just sucks. It's hot as fuck. Yeah, this is how it looks. It's not green.
That's
It's
better than
so
Givens.
Fucking bad.
Is there a picture before the remodel? Wait. Bob Saget dead?
Whoa.
From Full House. 8 minutes ago.
Bob Saget.
Damn, that was 8 minutes ago.
Is this a fake thing? No, he's dead. Orlando hotel room.
Holy shit, what
Fucking
happened?
killed himself.
Go on it.
No way he didn't. Bob Saget found dead inside a hotel. Hotel rooms are always fucking overdoses. Confirm the death. Saget was...
Unresponsive man. No signs of foul play or drug use.
I wonder why. The Ritz-Carlton. That's an expensive hotel.
Dude, it's crazy. Okay, you know what's crazy? He was supposed to go on tour?
Yeah.
Damn. What's crazy is, like, obviously Betty White died because she was older, right?
Yeah.
Bob Saget dies. Then, Robbie's friend, right? Because I still talk to him sometimes. So his friend's mom went to the hospital in Twin Falls because she was like coughing up blood, and then they said, "Oh, we messed up something, so like let's send her to Boise." So that
Yeah.
and then she came to the Boise one, was brain dead, and then died 2 days later.
Wow.
Just like a little bit ago.
Yeah.
I just feel like there's gonna be so many deaths this year. I can already tell. Yeah. Damn, Bob Saget.
There's been a lot of deaths in the past 3 years.
There has.
A lot of people have been dying. It's pretty crazy.
It's crazy, dude. We just talked about something that was like
Just
right
happened.
now. It just fucking happened.
Yeah,
If we never,
Bob Saget,
hey,
wow.
if we never would have found that, if we never would have searched Givens,
Givens gives me hope. And it givens me cure.
maybe for our 1 year one, we should go to Givens.
Oh.
Try to cook us a chicken in there in the water.
Oh, this is the bathrooms.
I know. I can already smell them.
God, it smells like
It smells so horrendous.
go to Walmart in the shittiest part of the world, right? Go to Walmart,
Jerome.
the shittiest part of the world. Okay, Jerome, and take the top 30 shittiest people that have ever been there in the history of Walmart. Grab those people, have them have kids with their kids or their brothers, have those children, ancestral children. Do that like for 5-6 generations. Take those people, put them in a hot tub. That's Givens. I don't know. That's
It's
Givens
an
for you.
incestual
It is
pool of
a
bullshit.
Ancestral cesspool of grace.
What is that right there? What is this? What is that? Is that all the deaths?
Letter from Givens Hot Spring. When
Let's see what
was
that
this?
looks like.
This looks so. This is from 1903.
So it probably looked like that, and then they remodeled it to what it is. Can you click on that
Maddie,
picture to make it
Milford
big?
and Maddie Givens, with their 4 sons, built a pool house with private soaking rooms for therapy. Like, okay, so like this is a geothermal pool, which is
Right.
cool and all that stuff. But okay, like I just want to talk. We've talked about this before. This is the last thing because we're at an hour and 30. When you guys said we're going to a hot springs, like yes, like I've always wanted to go to hot springs. Like it's like natural rock. You know, it smells like hot springs have that smell of like that
Sulfuric.
Sulfuric. it's like, okay, nice. Like it's those natural rock, like blue water, like hot springs. Like let me pop up a hot springs real quick.
White Springs. Yep. I'll get you.
So like hot springs images, like this is what I'm picturing. We're like, oh, we're going to Givens Hot Springs. I'm in my mind. I'm like, okay, cool. We're like not this beautiful, but like this style of
Right,
shit,
right.
right? So you're like in nice water. It's like natural, fucking like just hot and it's cold outside, like just things like that. Like even this, like this isn't like the most precious thing in the world, but it's like it's that's not the picture, but like this one right here, whatever. I was picturing that.
Mm-hmm.
Then we get to Givens.
You were so.
I've never been that
disappointed.
disappointed.
That's why you Google things.
I have never been that disappointed. It was
You were so mad.
Oh my god! It was fucking holy shit.
It's a pretty far drive
I was more
too.
disappointed than if I went to the doctor and they're like, I'm just going there for a checkup. They're like, oh, you have AIDS and you have like stage 35 fucking, you're gonna die like tonight. I'm like, okay.
Maybe we should go to Gibbons.
I'd be like, okay, like I know. Thank you for the information, doctor. But going to Givens was just like a punch to the dick like never before. It was such a god.
It's so like slimy.
If someone paid me $1,000 to go there, I don't think I would go. I don't care. I really
For $1,000.
$1,000. If I have to be there like for 2 hours,
I would go for $1,000.
I know it's a lot of money and I would really need it, but I would.
I'm
be
going
like,
for
you know what?
$1,000. I'm investing that money into a Tesla.
If I can cure world hunger to go to Givens for 2 minutes, nah.
Like starve, bitch.
I would rather want everyone to starve. It was just so bad.
I can't believe we're a minute.
I'm sure if kids from Africa that are dying, like, were sent to America, like, we're gonna give you a shot in America, right? And they got sent to Givens.
They'd be like, I want to go back home.
They're like, send me back. Feed me to tigers. I wouldn't care.
Send me back.
It's so bad.
But they make money, man.
God, it's so sad. And it's like it's so expensive too. What is it, like $13 a person?
No, is it?
Something like that. It's like an insane amount. It's more than 5.
Well, yeah.
It's
But the problem is that it's so far away.
and it's far, and it's a shitty
there's
area.
there's no service down there.
There's no service, which is like, okay, fine. Like if I'm going to a hot springs like that, I don't want service.
That's
I want
fine,
fully
but I want to be
relaxing.
able to like call if I'm dying.
Fuck that shit. If I'm dying, I'm dying. I'm fine with it. If you're relaxing, I don't care about service. It's just a shitty area. It's far. It's just shitty, and it's just dreadful.
And it's shitty.
It's so bad.
And shitty.
Hopefully we get sponsored by kids. I hope. What if we talk to them? Be like, like a free entry to Givens, and we'll do a podcast about you guys.
Dude, what if they're our guests for our 1-year show?
We don't need them as guests. We're just gonna sponsor. The fuck? What is she gonna guess? What is she gonna say? We've got a Givens for 30. Like what? I don't need to guess.
If she watches this episode?
No, I'll sponsor the episode. I
Oh.
don't give a fuck about if they watch this episode.
You're going to sponsor the episode where we talk about shit about them?
No, they're like, we just like it would be funny if we can get them as a sponsor
Right.
and be like, hey, like you guys check out.
Oh, we're
Givens
sponsored
Idaho.
by Givens. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I get it. Saget, puta.
I hope a real sponsorship. All right, we're gonna end this one. Oh no, you're Dennis.
I think that's all that we have. It was a pretty good episode, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all the time we have for. Thanks for watching. Subscribe on our channel. Links everywhere. We've talked about it for the last year. If you don't know where we're at, you don't need to know. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Panera, Givens, all that shit. You're gonna find us on TARS podcast. Yeah, we'll see you guys next time is gonna be our 1-year episode. Right?
Yeah.
All right, that's it. You got anything else to say?
No.
Okay. All right, I guess we're done.
You need help?
No.
All right, I'm gonna go shower.
Okay. Extra gas.
Extra gas. I got it. Oh,
Yeah, that chair. Is it comfortable?
it's not bad.
Fuck that chair.
It's a good chair.
I'm not even gonna shower. I'm just gonna see what this looks like in the morning.
Just go to Givens.
That'll help.